Hey, this is Real Estate Genius. We're taking a look back at the May stats in central Indiana. And our goal with this show each month is, well, it's for you really. We've
It's
got
for you.
we've got summer barbecues coming up. We've got pool time coming up. And the topic always turns to real estate when you're like, did you see what my neighbor sold their house for?
Yes.
And you can say yes, and here's why, because Terry and Andy told me what's going on in the market right now.
That's
So
right.
this is for you and those summer parties that you're going to be a part of this year.
Brother, can I just say that as you talk about summer, you are aglow. The energy level is up. You are
Yes,
entering your favorite period of the year over the next 3, 4 months. Look at you. Look how happy you are.
I am joyful and triumphant. I am peak self right now. And so,
Oh, that's amazing. Brother, well, I'm glad you said peak self because I wanted to talk today about working out and
oh
exercise.
wow,
And I notice you lately have been posting more Instagram stories about the runs you're going on.
yes.
So let's talk about our fitness and health regimes as men who are in our mid 20s. Wait, mid 40s. Mid to late 40s. Let's talk about it, brother. How often, assuming the summer months hold and like obviously over the next 3 months, what will your workout regime look like over the summer when you can get outside and run more often? What are you doing?
I like to run like 3 to 5 miles 3 times a week.
Okay, that's solid.
Um, so that's my favorite thing to do, like for physical and mental health. And then we've been probably for years now Beachbody subscribers, and
Yeah.
there I just grab different programs I kind of rotate between on there to do like weightlifting stuff.
Okay.
Um, I don't like doing like cardio stuff from those programs really.
You just rather
I will
run.
do it, but running is my preferred cardio.
Yeah.
So I try
Well,
to find like weightlifting, either like set individual sessions, or if there's like programs that are all weightlifting, then I'll try to go through those and do that like 2 to 3 times a week. I
what
try
are
to
you,
get three, but sometimes it ends up being two.
what are you doing right now was from the weightlifting, which program? Or are you
I just restarted Lift 4.
okay? Roger that. So you're talking about running 2 or 3 times a week and then trying to lift 2 or 3 times a week. So you're looking at 4 to 6 workouts a week is what you're
Yeah.
getting done. And the
Yep.
zone two cardio, I'm learning is like that's the move for the heart health and all that stuff, you know. We're not explosive athletes anymore, brother, like we used to be. So no, we don't as much need the explosivity and
Right.
agility and, plyometrics and all that stuff. So the zone two cardio for longevity and good vibes. That's a good thing.
Yep. That's
Roger.
our thing. What do you do?
I like to lift 3 times a week. I prefer lifting to any cardio, including the running. But I will do a little bit of the cardio, like programmatic stuff. Just doing the explosive moves or whatever. But I think what I'm looking at this summer, I'm going to try to do the 3 lifts and I'm going to try to go for runs 2-ish to 3-ish times a week because of the heart health factor of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
And honestly, brother, I was just telling, I was telling a friend of ours yesterday, my goal when I work out, and it sounds like a joke, but it's not. My goal is to not get hurt so that I can come back tomorrow, you know?
Right.
Because honestly, like when you're in momentum and you're being consistent and then you get injured and you're out for several days or a couple weeks or whatever, the hardest thing ever is to come back and start again, you know?
Restart. Yeah. Yeah. It really is.
So I'm just making those adjustments to the mindset of exercise. But running so much, that's what keeps you so trim. You probably can eat whatever you want to in the world and you're still so trim and athletic looking. Way to go, brother.
That is nice of you to say, but that is not true.
Oh, it is true. But all right, well, let's move on, brother. Let's dive into the Real Estate Genius content. Most people do watch us and follow us for our health and fitness tips, but
Yep.
we also will provide some real estate content as well. Home sales up 9.9% compared to last year. So we are seeing, I feel like the housing market is a little hotter this spring than it was last year. So looking at the main numbers from 25 compared to 2024, this number doesn't surprise me. Home sales up 9.9%.
Yep. Median sale price was $315,000 for the month of we're looking back at May 2025. That's up 3.3% over a year ago. So our home prices, our home values continue to stay strong across central Indiana.
Yes, and similar prediction for the rest of this year that homes will
Yes.
go about 3% as well. And by the way, we just posted today LinkedIn articles and a blog on our website about part of it was about don't try to time the market with interest rates because home prices are still going up. And if you wait too long, they're not going to come down. Home prices aren't. So
right.
If now's the time to move, don't let interest rates stop you because prices are still going up. So inventory is up 12.3%. We've talked last month, maybe the last couple of months about, I think that new construction playing a part in that. So obviously still low. It's still a seller's market. We still have low inventory, but it's nice to see the last few months some relief in inventory, whether it's new construction or spec homes or just the market in general. Inventory at 12.3%.
Yep. Average days on market is 11. I'm a little surprised by that number. I feel like I've been seeing a lot of price reductions lately. The previous slide, we talked about inventory being up a little bit. So I thought there might be things like a slowdown a little bit. You and I were talking the other day about how into school, like the month of May is so busy with just activities and school wind down and everything else going on, spring sports.
Yeah.
All of that it kind of felt like a little dip in activity there through that month, but with days on market being so low still, and it's been around that 10, 11, 12 for the last several months.
Yeah.
And inventory is still moving.
Yeah, it does. It seems like it's leveled off. Over the winter, we were at 30 and 40 days on the market, and then had kind of a rapid descent in the early spring. And now it seems like you said the last couple of months to have leveled off. So, brother, takeaways from this grouping of stats as you think about buyers or sellers in the central Indiana market, where's your head right now with where the market is overall?
Yeah, I think for me, it's still just that home values remain strong. They're not going down as interest rates have kind of bumped up and down around that 7% mark here the last several weeks. But that hasn't affected our home values at all. So that's great if you're a homeowner and you're looking to sell and make a move. And if you're getting into a house too, it's your value's going to stay strong. We're not going to have a crash anytime soon that we're aware of, barring some kind of crazy disaster.
That's right.
That's mine. What about you?
Well, I would say for buyers, we're looking at kind of a mixed bag. There are homes that are selling in 2 days with 2 or 3 offers, and there are homes that are sitting on the market for 100 days. So it's not necessarily one way or another for a buyer right now, which is why you need a trusted real estate professional who's going to coach you through whatever listing you're looking at or whatever home you have interest in and help you find the right thing. Because it's a little tricky right now on my side of things. But that's what we're here for, with that and health and fitness tips. So, brother, I had a thought. What if this summer you and I just go total, what's the beach that everybody works out on in California? That one, where they all, like Arnold Schwarzenegger, they do all the crazy heavy lift. I can't remember.
Huntington?
No, it's like even since the 80s, it was like the scene of guys just getting massive. The point being, brother, what if you and I just try to lift and get as jacked up, bulked up, huge as we can over the summer, and just as an experiment for our own amusement? Are you?
That'd be amazing.
He is not. My brother is not in. Does not like that idea. But we will stay the course of our consistent, appropriate workouts for people in their mid to late 40s. I'm the mid, you're the late. That's the end of Real Estate Genius. Have a great June. We'll talk to you next month.